Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Colorado Rockies. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shabby. Brandon Jordan riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. Getting the nod on the mound, Cal Quantrill.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. Sub 350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub 2s, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
First pitch, 2-10.
In the air, out towards left center. Bierman sizes this one up. Brings it in. And there's one away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Trey Turner.
Ah, Boog, what a great talent. I mean, the kind of player who can dominate a game at times, be a perennial all-star. He's going to take home some hardware as well. I mean, he's one of the best in the game today and always fun to watch.
Here's Trey Turner. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. That leaves him without a throw, and they can't get the out.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Man at first with one gone. Bryce Harper digs in now. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Good steal a second right there, and now the table is set in the middle of this order to drive in the first run of this ball game. I like that they're trying to manufacture some offense early on.
Quantrill back to work. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And it's second. That one's upstairs, ball 1. 1-2 to count. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. And another ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Quantrill back to work. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled it. This is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
Yeah, the batter now, Brandon Jordan. Right through there for a strike. misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Just missed.
Outside.
Just off the outside edge. And the count is 3-1. Alec Bohm up next. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. At the belt and fires. Straight through that one. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Coors Field. And on the mound today, Ranger Suarez. What do you look for here?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. One of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
So in now for Colorado, Matt Vierling.
Well,
that's
that's
outside, and that's ball one. Vierling, in his 4th year, hitting leadoff in today's game. He joined the team as a free agent. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, no strikes. Fastball for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And now the lefty. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3. Kicks and fires. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he deals. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers with 3 hits so far in the series, and he's knocked in 3 runs as well.
Ball 1.
And that one's a little bit low, and that's ball 1. And a pitch. And that is in for a strike.
1-1.
And now it's even 1-1. Kicks and deals. Now a fly ball to right center. Jordan settles under this one and makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those 2-seamers, Really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. When you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Luis Arias stands in here.
0-1's the count.
Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Here comes a pitch. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One away with a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series. And now 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And this
Inside,
is
ball
inside.
3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the 3-1. And there's a foul ball. Three and 2 now. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Crawford puts it away. Runner taps for third. The throw is down. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and nice job with the side fly.
Nolan Jones in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Swing and a miss. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. Second inning coming up here in Denver. It's the Rockies 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Denver, second inning set to go. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. The wind of the pitch. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, they'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP boot. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
Bryson Stott in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And the right-hander deals. That one ripped. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break, but look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just 1, but 2 runners in scoring position, so they'd love another base hit right here.
JT Realmuto steps in. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The Phillies down by a run here at the top of the second. And he hits a ground ball right side, and he can't come up with it to first, and he just gets it there in time. 1 away.
Batting in the center fielder, Jose Siri.
2 on, 1 out. Jose Siri getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here. gigantic blast. His second of the year, and the Phillies take the lead. It's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boone. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's just hitting you cannot teach. Incredible. Split finger away. Somehow he got there, hooked it, and got it up there. Hit that ball out of the ballpark. That's a very impressive swing.
One down. Justin Crawford will hit next. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Bryant trying to get there. Hauls it in 2-away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. That immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two down, nobody on. That one misses. And a count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. That ends the frame. Phillies get 3 on this long ball. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Nick Senzel. Line to kick the pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a
chase
ball.
that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pitch
Count is
misses,
3-2.
and the count is filled up. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. And now here is Elauris Montero. And first offering is fouled off. The Rockies trailing by 2, bottom half of inning number 2. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Next offering is outside. Bounce to third. Boom. Slings it across. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The center fielder, Red.
2 out, space is empty. Here's Chris Bryant now. In the air out to center. Series sizing it up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. All set for the start of the inning. Trey Turner now.
Trey.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
First pitch just misses. Righty delivers. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. He goes down looking. Here's Harper now. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Harper.
That one drifts inside. And it's fouled away. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. 1 out, bases empty. On the ground, right side. Rogers throws to first. Harper retired.
Now batting, right fielder, Brandon Jordan.
2 outs, bases empty. Now it's the power speed combo. Brandon Jordan. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Two outs. Foul ball. Righty to the plate. That one just misses, and it's 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, out towards right center. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the shortstop, Adael Amador. Suarez back to work. And that's in there at the knees.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That's outside. And it's 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Two now. Stays alive. Strike 3. Got him with the backdoor breaking ball.
Well, that'll make you smile out there on the mound, or maybe pump out your chest a little bit farther. That's about as good of a backdoor curveball as you'll ever see. Right on the flat, and not surprisingly, just locked him up in the box.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Drew Romo. Missed inside with the curve. The Rockies down by a pair here in the last half of the third. And a ground ball to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
The left fielder, number 8. The mound, Vierling.
Next for Colorado, Matt Vierling. Doubled in his first AB. And there's a strike. Just missed. The 1-1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Bohm in his 5th season, 28 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2018. Right through there for a strike. The 0-2. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Swung on, looped into center. Hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Stop.
This is Bryson Stott. Doubled his first time up. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one in for a strike. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering misses, and the count's full. Hard hit left side. 2 quick outs here at the top of the 4th. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Grounded out his first time up. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. 2 down, nobody on.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, they're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. You can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Out towards right center field. And base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So a man aboard, and now it's Jose Siri. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. Realmuto off the first with 2 away. pitch.
Ball,
And 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Quantrill picks to first, and he's back in easily. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That one just misses.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Two outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And that'll fall for a base hit. The relay. And he's out. Down, and that ends the inning.
It was exciting to see a play at the plate. Tried to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Rockies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Harper makes the grab, 1 away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense doesn't get it. That might be the case today.
Luis Ariz stands in. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a pitch.
1 ball, 1
misses
strike.
down and away. The Rockies trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That ball's carried to the warning track, makes the catch.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now here's Nolan Jones. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. That one lifted to left. Crawford under it. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. And we're back, ready now for the 5th inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, Justin Crawford. Quantrill back to work. That one hammered center field. Bryant ranges back. That's long gone. Justin Crawford with his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
So the batting order turns over, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Kyle Schwarber. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Pitch misses there, and 1-1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A massive home run, and they add to the lead. It's 5-1.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's it for Cal Quantrill, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, John Curtis.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Here's Turner now, 1 for 2. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. And the righty deals.
That's outside.
There's a strike.
2-1.
That one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out, and we're at the top of the 5th. Here's a 2-2. And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Now
that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Turner runs. Pitch inside. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Man at second. And the pitch is in for a strike.
I got a
and
ball,
the count 1-1. Right-handed reliever. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And that one upstairs.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brandon Jordan. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's the ball.
Ball one,
Throw
no
to
strike.
third, and he's out.
You can see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shot when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? Everything they want, but they won't do.
We head to the bottom of the
Leading off for
fifth.
the
Now it's
Rockies.
Nick Senzel.
The third baseman, Nick Senzel.
And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Here's the 0-2. Up the middle. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping
Up
the
next
ball
for
out of the
Colorado.
air. Lets the
The
defense
first
work
baseman,
behind him with another ground ball.
Lowry.
Good execution.
And Lowry's Montero digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 1 so far. In the air, center field. Series sizing it up. Squeezes it. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Red.
2 outs, bases
Bryant.
empty. Here's the center fielder, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1. Breaking ball
at the
inside.
side.
And that's ball 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Line drive, base hit right field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the shortstop,
So in now for Colorado, Adael Amador. Struck out looking his first time. In there at the knees for a strike. Two outs. Way out front for strike 2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And now the lefty just misses with that one.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. The Rockies down by 4, last half of inning number 5. The 2-2. Swung on, belted. That one is back. Hauls it in on the warning track. So 1 left for Colorado. They're down here 5-1.
Is this redemption for my soul?
Back here in Denver,
Leading off for
start of the
Philadelphia.
6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Alec Bohm. The pitch. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Had a good eye there.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Ball.
And another ball.
2-2 the count.
One down, base is empty.
3-2.
That misses the zone, and it's a full count. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground, and that's just foul. And there's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
One gone, runner at first. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. Stop over at first with 1 away. And here it comes.
2 balls.
Pitch
1
out,
strike.
but no action. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Boots it. No throw. That's an error, and everyone is safe.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn 2, and as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
I've been on my door since young. You should know that. You should know. I've been on my door since young. You should know that. You should know. You should know.
That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Kicks and fires. Punch out there.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. They'll pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there, and they find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
So up next, Justin Crawford. This is outside, and that's ball one. At the belt and fires. That one's in there, and the count is 1-1. First and second, 2 down. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. Fouls one off. 2-2. Outs. Gets under and pops it up. Sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. So they strand a pair. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 5 and the Rockies 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Drew Romo. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
The left fielder, number 8.
So the lineup flips over, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Matt Vierling. He swings and fouls one off. The Rockies down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. And now it's even up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air on the infield, Harper has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Brendan.
And now, Brendan Rodgers.
His hits for that pop came out of the gates really strong.
Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Right through there for a strike. On the ground to first. He takes it on his own. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're down 5-1. Now on the bump, Jake Bird. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 59, Jake Bird.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Now it's going to be. He's already homered here in this one. And he deals. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Lucas Gilbert. getting ready to go. Senzatella also getting ready. Comes up empty.
0-2 is the count.
And that one hit to first. Montero
He's
steps
out.
on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner at the plate. Bird goes 6 feet 3 inches, 200 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. And a foul ball. The 0-2. And ball 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Bryant snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce.
2 outs,
Harper.
base is empty. Now here is Bryce Harper. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and deals. And now 2 balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. And that is that. Down quickly go the Phillies. They're up 5-1. Back here at Coors Field. Now here is Luis
The
Arias.
designated hitter.
This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Turner with the throw to first. And the
Now
leadoff
batting,
hitter set
right
down to
fielder.
open the 7th.
Nolan Joe.
And now the right fielder, Nolan Jones.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
First
0-1.
pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
Left-hand batter waits. Way
That's
high.
ball 2.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The Phils leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Ripped on the ground to second. Stott over to first in time. And a couple of quick
Now
outs.
batting, third baseman, Senzel.
Nick Senzel digging in for the Rockies.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. Now Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Tyler Kinley.
Power slider guy, dude. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
So now it's the four-hole hitter, Brandon Jordan. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Righty to the plate.
Hey!
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The 1-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And a ball in 2 strikes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Pretty much the last guy you want to hit. Now you got to try to control the running game because you know he's usually thinking about swiping a bag or two when he's on the bases.
Boom. In the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle.
No, he's safe.
And get it right where you want it.
Kinley keeping him close.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Breaks his bat, pops it up. Montero calls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Man at first. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And first offering is fouled off. Jordan, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Pickoff throw. Jordan back in standing. Ground ball could be 2. 1 at second.
That's an out.
Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So they go quietly there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Rockies 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tyler Duffy.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So digging in, Lowry is Montero.
The first
The Rockies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog starts the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Inside.
First pitch, and he just misses. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Gregory Soto up and throwing. Kawhi to kick the pitch. Popped up. Harper has a beat on it. 1 away.
now batting, the center fielder, Chris.
And now the center fielder, Chris Bryant. And first offering is fouled off. The Phillies leading by 4 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. One down, base is empty. And down Strikes he goes. That's out number 2. Next to hit for the Rockies, Adael Amadou.
Well, they've kept it pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind and the pitch.
Ball, that's down.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. And now it's going to be JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
Kinley back to work.
Ball
And
inside.
that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Righty delivers.
Nope.
And that skips in the dirt.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Right down to shoot. And now 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
He's got to throw any pitch at any count. 3-2 goes off speed, gets the out.
Jose Siri now at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. You're at the top of the 9th. Got him swinging.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
2 outs, base is empty. Justin Crawford digs in now. 1 for 3. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
2 down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it, and they don't get the out.
Now that designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
So now the DH spot, Kyle Schwarber. And a strike in there.
0-1.
Crawford, the runner at first with 2 gone. Kinley throws over. Crawford back in on a dive. The pitch. That one missing inside. And another ball. 2 outs. Swings and misses. And it's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. That misses, and the count's full. Trey Turner waits on deck. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights it off. You'll see another. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. This one in the air. Montero moving under it. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Phillies 5 and the Rockies 1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Gregory Soto. Now the Rockies catcher, Drew Romo. The switch hitter batting right. As the lefty gets to work, Soto, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Next offer in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Bierland in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees.
2 balls, no strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. The Rockies down by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1.
I know a slider's a great pitch, but when you've got really good velocity, sometimes you just got to challenge the hitter with that four-seamer.
3-2.
And now the lefty, and they'll do it again. And a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Crawford makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Now back, second baseman.
Slowing down to their final out. Brendan Rodgers digging in for the Rockies. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The Rockies down to their final strike. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Ground ball to short, this ought to do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Phillies come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Well, you can see this team is feeling it right now. Look at the smiles, look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. Talk about the confidence that can produce. I'll tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
5-1 is how it ends. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Tell you my problems, meditating my silence. But I keep pushing my pen, rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like